So what exactly is going on with the U.S. Embassy attack in Libya? Now, we certainly aren't going to hear it from the Obama administration, but more and more details keep coming out that prove that what Obama's been saying is an absolute lie. Recent emails obtained by Reuters prove that the White House and State Department officials were informed a mere, get this, 2 hours after the terrorist attack on the U.S. Embassy in Benghazi, Libya, that killed Ambassador Christopher Stevens. The executive office of the president was included in the emails about the attack on September 11th by a radical Islamic militant group that claimed responsibility. So with this new revelation, there is absolutely no way President Obama did not know about the attack and did not know that it was directly related to terrorism. President Obama, Joe Biden, UN Ambassador Susan Rice, Press Secretary Jay Carney, as well as unnamed others, all knew exactly what was going on immediately after the attack on the consulate in Libya, but instead purposely and willfully misled and lied to reporters, as did the Vice President during his debate with Paul Ryan, and to the American public at large. Now, to the American public at large. Now here is a timeline of the emails as reported by Reuters. The first email, timed at 4:05 p.m. Washington time, which was 20 to 30 minutes after the attack on the U.S. diplomatic mission, it carried the subject line, U.S. diplomatic mission in Benghazi under attack. The text of the email reported that the diplomatic mission in Benghazi was, quote, under attack. Embassy in Tripoli reports approximately 20 armed people fired shots. Explosions have been heard as well. The message continued, Ambassador Stevens, who is currently in Benghazi, and 4 personnel are in the compound safe haven. The 17th of February militia is providing security support. Then a second email came in around 4:54 Washington time with the subject line, Update 1, U.S. diplomatic mission in Benghazi. And the text said that the embassy in Tripoli had reported that, quote, the firing at the U.S. diplomatic mission in Benghazi had stopped and the compound had been cleared. It said a response team was at the site attempting to locate personnel. Then a third email came in at 6:07 p.m. Washington time and carried the subject line, Update 2, Ansar al-Sharia claims responsibility for Benghazi attack. So there we go. Approximately 2 hours after the attack on the compound in Libya, a terrorist organization, Ansar al-Sharia, claimed responsibility. There you go. There you have it. What more do you want? It's in the emails. And Jay Carney said this attack was a result of some stupid video the next day in the press room of the White House. And then UN Ambassador Susan Rice went on Meet the Press the following weekend and said that their best intelligence, in fact, did you get that? In fact, showed that this attack was a result of a spontaneous protest because of the same video Jay Carney referred to. That is absolute baloney, and we know it now because these emails prove it. Mr. President, are we ever going to get the straight story on the embassy attack in Libya? Probably not from you, but you never know. In the video description below, I link to this article, Obama knew about Libya terrorist embassy attack emails reveal. You can check it out. You can links to the story at Reuters, and you can also watch the CBS News video report on the emails and all that. So check it out. Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section below this video. I look forward to hearing from you.